All right. Sorry about that, everybody. We're back. Just had some technical difficulties. They should all be resolved, and we're good to go now. Okay. Ah, yeah, I can see that. Okay, and all right, here we go. Back to the game.
Back into the fray and ask Iberian's question. Everything's been going pretty good, and it's fun to watch. Um, I don't know. Overall, a lot of the older games have a very different kind of charm to them. There's something about them. I do wish we made games more like this with a less severe, super realistic graphics. Going back to something along these lines,
Done.
just to see how much the art direction and writing shine through with those.
Like, hmm. The way I see it, like, I don't think they have to be mutually exclusive, but like, there's what am I trying to say? Like, there's a space for all of the above. Like, even in the same game, it's just I don't know. It's hard to say. Like, I think it's just the process that game development goes through. Like, maybe in modern days it's different compared to how it used to be, and it's hard to say exactly what needs to be adjusted to make changes to that.
Agreed. Appreciate story pacing in this one a lot. Yes, it does have really great pacing. That's another thing. Story pacing has gotten a little interesting as of late. Not bad, just interesting.
The clock sings true.
For me, I like seeing a lot. I love going back and watching like dev diaries of older games. The one I know the best is definitely the Deus Ex series.
Right.
The very first game, they have a dev diary. They're talking about all the challenges and things that came with it because they restarted that game from scratch before it came out, and they were worried they weren't going to be able to do it in time. Thankfully, they did, and they bought it as a masterpiece. But holy cannoli, they were running on borrowed time.
All right.
Yeah, like another example of a game that was stuck in development hell for a long time is Metroid Dread. Actually, that game has been talked about and planned on for I think 19 years before it actually came out.
Oof. Jeez. Yeah, I do wish we had more. We have a tons of dev diaries out, but I do want to see more come out because as time has changed and the process has changed, that could go so far in helping the newer generation with how things go. Like I had no idea they did something called development something. Basically, it's a big packet that everyone in the department gets. That's hey, here's how the game's gonna be developed. Here's all the
I'm here.
steps.
Right.
Here's like I can't remember. I think
I'm
like a dev
gone.
diary or something like that.
Aye, what? Might as well.
There was one game that did not get that at all because the guy literally just threw it out. Oh yeah,
I'm
Fallout
gone.
4. Fallout
Hmm.
4 is a victim of the head writer just freaking threw it out. He's like, yeah, no, we don't need this, but they were working with studios countries apart, which I don't know why you wouldn't need something like that when your countries apart. But I digress.
Also, it seems I actually just discovered another little trick that I can do for this game. And basically, if I hold the tab key, I can see all the interactables on the screen.
Ooh, that's super handy.
Yeah.
Trenches Valley.
Just like that.
That's actually wicked.
What you be wanting now? Why not?
Done.
Alright, I should almost be done exploring this area.
Heck yeah, let's do it. I'm about to take on next year. I'm going to take on the game Gothic. And oh boy, that's going to be interesting. Because so far my partner's playing it and it's a challenge.
Yeah? Choke on a bone, you witless ape. Huh? She has the personality
Balance
of a patch of
in
razor
all
burn and
things.
twice as ugly.
The clock sings true.
Mort, like Latin. Or an epoxy bastard. Did you see that? You dog's body.
The weapon's not doing a damn thing. All right.
Aye? Why not?
All right. I'm gone.
The tables in this room have seen some hard use. Okay. So this way probably leads to where I came from. This, as it says, leads to the Drowned Nations. So I want to go here, to the Cranium Rat Collective.
Alright, let's take them out to pasture. If you hear any meowing in the background, I apologize. One of the kitties is having extreme zoomies.
Extremies.
She basically only gets upset when she wants to leave the room. She can't. She's not allowed to. So she'll yell at the person at the door until she gets away. Go on ahead.
Okay. Many as one. A voice that sounds like the anguished pain of thousands echoes through your skull. The voice sounds curiously subdued with an undercurrent of incredible anger. Murderer! We ask that you leave our halls. We do not wish more battle with you. If you will perform a favor for us, we can perform a service for you, and we can go our ways in peace. Who are you? We have already met in the dark halls. We have seen your face as you shed our blood. Speak your purpose here, murderer. If you have come to kill us all, you cannot succeed. We have no wish to fight, but if you insist, fight we will. I don't care what sort of game the brain vermin are playing with you, but if they're offering peace, you best be off accepting it. They get smarter in groups, they do. And even though you've heard them, a band this size can still send you to the dead book. Mort whispers, I don't know what they're up to, Chief, but watch your thoughts. They're a group mind, and each rat adds more to the mind, and they fight like, pardon the expression, cornered rats. We're in their home now, boss, and they've got nowhere to go. Don't mess this up. We ask that your companions remain silent. You have brought pain to us, much pain, and we demand amends from you. What do you want me to do? You will journey to the halls of the dead. You will strike down their silent ruler. You will return here when you have completed your mission. Why don't you do it? The dead. Entrenched are they, difficult to harm. Their silent king, a mystery he is. We do not like such mysteries. We strike when we can succeed without doubt. The silent king makes us doubt. I will not. Then, biped, you will die. Try to kill me.
Women are the
Well,
reason I
okay
became a
then.
monk. And, the reason I sort
Ooh.
of filthy stinkers. Did you see that?
Just folly. The
I guess you were right about having to deal with them, the Silent King.
Did you see that?
Yeah. I imagine if I had talked to the Silent King earlier, he probably would have sent me to kill many as one.
Mm.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
Damn.
Rat hits like a freaking freight train.
It actually doesn't hit that hard at all. It just seems to have a lot of health.
Poor Mort.
The Karak sings true.
Did you see that?
Damn.
My jaw is hanging on by a thread. Would you give me a hand here?
That's what I get for getting that straight.
You know what? We should get some female zombies to kill. Blast you, idiot! That's a fiendling.
hurt.
You know, if I could click you, you wouldn't know a moment's peace, imbecile.
We yield to you, biped! We yield! We shall trouble you no more!
Talk about beating a dead horse.
Done.
I'm really sick of you dying on us. Cut it out, will ya?
All right.
Jesus, they are not happy. At least now, hopefully now we can meet the king.
I'm gone. All right.
Right.
I'm gone.
Ready. Why not?
Oh, wow. I've picked up so many cranium rat tails that I have a full stack, which is 99, and then some.
Golly day. I know they're sick of you.
This structure, glowing from within with a sickly green light, appears to be a focus of some sort, but for what, you cannot tell. It emanates a mental hum.
I'm gone. All right.
Were-rat. The were-rat hisses at you. Human! Die! It leaps to the attack.
What's up?
Waste no time, I guess.
Filthy sod.
Damn. Done.
I'm here. Why not?
And second verse, same as the first.
Yeah? Imbecile.
Die. All right.
Aye, what? Might as well.
I'm gone.
What you be wanting now? Might as well.
I'm gone.
Where's he
Done.
next? Now that we have thoroughly whooped the rats.
To the Dead Nations now.
See if we can get something for giving them a bit of assistance. What is their beef, the rats and the dead? I don't
I
think
mean,
either of them specified.
it seems to me like the Dead Nations probably just pull up here to as a home, and the many as one, the Rat Collective probably just harasses them and tries to dominate the underground.
All right.
Yeah, anybody moving into your turf has a chance of taking out part of your brain. Pretty tiles. Or stonework, I guess.
Yeah. Do you have any new wares to offer? Okay. Hargrim's nod solemnly to you. We're in need of healing. Could you help us? Oh, nice. He's selling spells, it
Ooh.
seems.
Well, there we go.
Or I guess he's selling his spell services rather.
Hmm.
But I don't need to do that. It doesn't seem like he's there's any option to talk to him about having bought many as one. I'll just try here, but I'm not expecting much.
Fair enough.
Okay.
All right. All right.
Apparently, I'm having sushi bake for dinner. I'm getting kind of excited now.
What is sushi bake?
All it is just rice made in the sushi style properly.
I'm gone.
Then you have a layer of sriracha mayo that is mixed with sriracha mixed with Kewpie mayo or any mayo, honestly. Um, Mixed in with cooked salmon and some imitation crab or real crab if you're feeling super fancy and bougie. And you just put that together, put it in the oven till it gets a crisp top, and you're good.
Huh, yeah, that sounds good.
It's real tasty when I really enjoy it. It's just a nice like little pick me up 'cause I really enjoy like sushi, but I'm like sometimes that's expensive.
Hmm.
So we make a whole casserole dish of it and we eat it in one night. It's just kind of like a big treat for the house.
Something else I should mention is I found a setting in the options that makes it so that when you rest, it just automatically makes you rest multiple times until the whole party is fully healed. So I
Oh, that's
checked that off.
nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right.
Chad. The sandy-haired collector's corpse is covered with nasty bites. The dead man's neck still writhes, as if it were trying to twist itself off his body. He speaks with an effort. Hey, I'm Chad. Need your help. What's wrong with you? See this neck? It's stretching like taffy and contracting. Or it's stretching like taffy and contracting. Damn Varguil hit me, bit me. I'm dead, and I need to hold my head on if I don't want to be one of those damnable things. He's speaking with an effort. You gotta kill the Varguils down this passage. All of them. To save me from that. You got it. In return, I'll give you directions to a powerful magic item. Dead Sight tells me you might need it. What is it? Find it and then I tell you. Not before. Fine, I'm gone. I don't think there are any Varguils left, but I'll check.
was about to say, yeah, I thought you killed all of them.
The corpse's neck is still writhing as you approach. Still haven't found the one that did me in, have you? Asked the corpse. Not yet. I'm working on it. Oh, there we go.
Huh? What a perfectly good waste of arms and legs.
Damn.
Did you see that? What? These stinkers.
All right.
So far, so good. Down the rabbit hole we go.
Claw. This is the foot of some large bird. More than likely, this was discarded from someone's dinner.
Oh, delightful.
Dead body. The corpse jerks visibly, as if electric current ran through it, and a gassy sigh escapes its mouth. Greetings. Anna shuffles her feet nervously. It's best not to muck with the dead. Brings bad luck, so it does. Perhaps they will have some answers for us. The corpse babbles with its liquefied tongue, and you cannot understand a single word. Forget this, then. You notice Chad's neck is better now. It is no longer bulging out as if it wanted to separate from the torso. Thanks, friend. At least now I know I ain't going to be a Vargoyle for eternity. You want your reward now? Tell me. Alright, here's what it is. There's a reason the drowned nations are called that. There's a magic bottle that never stops its flow. A decanter, hidden in the drowned nation's catacombs. You get that, you got all the fresh water you'll ever need. Or, where is it? You sneak past either the deaders or the rats into the drowned nations. Once you made it there, you head down the main passageway past 3 doors on your left. You'll pass under an arch, and then you take the first door on your left. It's in the arch closest to the back wall. I don't know the command word, but it'll still trickle some drops for you. You got all that, friend? I think so. I had some other questions, though. Aw, come on! He pauses. What do you want? Tell me about yourself. Me? I'm Chad. Used to be an artist. Money, fame, respect, women. And then it all fell apart. Joined up with Farad and his crew, and became one of the best catacomb prowlers in the bunch. I could lift something from under the nose of the Ghoul Queen herself. Then, I got cocky, and I got designs on one of the stone keeps, too. That's what I call the serious catacombs down here, and I turned into Vargoyle food. Nearly became a Vargoyle myself. Held on to my own head by force of will alone. Good thing you came along. Tell me about the other collectors. There's a good many of us. Grease was best, though. Behind me, of course. Grease is dead, too. He is? His voice brightens considerably. At least he won't be crowing about how he's so much better at me, then. No, probably not. Answer some other questions, will you? What can you tell me about the catacombs? What can I tell you about the catacombs? Lots of monsters. And if you're smart, you won't waste your time down here. Come get what you need to get and get out. Too many of these places have traps, and too many become home to things you'd rather not see. My advice is to get out while you can. I'll consider it.
Interesting. The descriptions are really good to the point where sometimes I'm like, oh.
Yeah. Smiling bottle. This is a small bottle with a picture of a smiling face etched into it, probably left behind by the relatives of the deceased as an offering. The bottle contains a liquid of some sort. These shells once held families. With the depredations of the collectors, they now hold broken bones and dust.
Mm.
I have a bunch of unidentified items on me, so I'm going to identify them all pretty soon. Just want to check some things here first.
Good plan.
Bert. The corpse is fairly fresh, within the last couple of weeks or so anyway, and large parts of it have been gnawed away by rat teeth. The forehead skin on the corpse looks like someone really brained this poor sod. At your questioning, it stirs. Who disturbs me? I had some questions for you, corpse. What did you want to know? No. Who are you? I was Bert. Me and Loudon, me best mate, we's dead now. Where's Loudon now? Caught in some horrible trap crypt. We bolted from Greece and the thing that got him. Loudon headed for a crypt we knew was bad, but he was so scared that he didn't care. I heard him die. His voice sounds disappointed for a moment. He had all the swag from this run too, and it were a good run. Trap crypt. Aye, spikes, blades, blood, grates in the ground. If Loden's still in one piece, he'll be there. You go looking for him. Watch your step. I'm sure. I had some questions, more questions. What happened to Greece? Some that horrible. Opened the crypt and she were there. Loden and me, we shoved Grease inside and bolted. Heard him screaming. How did you die? I'm dead. Must be fled the crypt's queen and ran through the combs. Loden, he went into a bad place. Me, I kept running. Ran right into the wall. Bled for a while. Rogue to rats chewing me. They ate me to death. Tell me about the catacombs. Used to be stomping grounds. Wealth grounds. Was going to make it out of here on bones alone. Too dangerous. Grease? Grease? The corpse falls silent. Yeah, that's. I mean, all the people here seem to have died pretty gruesome deaths.
It is awful. And then they shoved him in the dang room. With friends like these. It said, oh, dead queen? Well, cheers.
I'm gone.
It's off on the right side of his house as you face the door. Oh, I see. Okay, the right side of his house as you faced his door. Okay, I think I get it now. I remember looking at this before, and I tried finding it, and I had wasn't able to find anything. But I think I was looking in the wrong place.
Well, now we got the right one. Let's go loot him up.
All
Well,
right.
before I do that, I actually want to go to that crypt that Bert was talking about because I'd never actually. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. Basically, I never talked to the corpse of Loden in here.
Mm.
I just need to be careful with the spikes first of all. So let's see.
Aye.
All right. Disarm it. Couldn't disarm it.
Right, disarmed it.
Done.
Ready. Right. Thing.
Ouch.
Thing. Thing.
Okay, I'm gonna stop doing that.
Done.
I'm here. Why not?
These holes lead down into darkness. You can hear something moving down below. The stench of rotting meat rises from them. These gratings are slightly crusted with old, dried blood. For some reason, these give you a bad feeling. You can hear something faintly ratcheting in here. Flakes of rust have been scraped off this, as if it had been recently moved.
Disarmed it.
Ah, welcome, Killer Fun Times. Good to have you. How have you been?
Welcome, killer. Welcome, killer.
Ah, okay.
Done.
Go do what you need to do. Have a good night. Make sure you're getting lots of rest.
Yeah, you should get some rest. Yeah, you too. Have a good night.
The body pit. The pit of bodies.
Loden. This body has been horribly mangled. It looks like it's been burned, stabbed, sliced, bludgeoned, and forced through a grate. It's in two halves, lying in a crusted pool of old blood. The voice that emerges from it, though, is practically jovial, and there's a tinge of maddened glee to it. Aye, Burke, what are you wanting? The answers to some questions. Mayhap I'll tell. Mayhap I won't. Ask your questions. Who are you? Loden, eh? Me and Bert, and sometimes Grease, though he were nothing but a bossy piker, and he was with us this last time. We was kings of the catacombs. Don't know where Bert is. Probably dead. What happened to you? Made a wrong turn when we was running away from where we dumped Grease. Bolted in here, and before I realized my mistake, got diced up and sliced up 20 ways to peek. Got my pieces shoved down the grate, and now... now not even the Dusties will pay for this lot. He lets out a wet chuckle that smells like swamp gas. What happened to Grease? Heh, story of its own. Mostly my idea was, and it came off all right at first. Bert didn't have no clue what I was doing. Did some looking around, found out where a Gould made its home, and thought we'd take old Grease down there. Turns out that Gould made more ghouls, and they nearly had us. Shoved Grease inside and took off like the lady herself was after us. Betting Grease is dead. He is. I'd say it's a pity, but I don't think it is. Man had the heart of a worm and the soul of a serpent, and there's a reason we called him the Vulture. Figure if I'm dead, I'm just as happy as he is, as happy he is too. Nice. I had some other questions for you. Tell me about the catacombs. Weeping Stone is what we call them on account of the water and often the ceiling and the crying faces on the walls. Plenty of crypts down here, and plenty more we plundered. More's the pity that we fell foul of them, but it was bound to happen. I knew this place like the back of my hand, but it's all going dark on me now. Then go dark. Farewell.
With friends like these, who needs enemies? Dear Lord.
They seem more like...
Aye,
What?
what?
All they wanted.
Why not?
But yeah, they seem more like acquaintances rather than actual friends, but yeah.
Oh, I agree.
All right.
What you be wanting now? Right.
Okay, there's one more room I want to check before leaving the catacombs.
Sounds like a plan to me. What are we looking for?
I'm just checking. Actually, I just remembered besides this room that I want to check, I want to also check the crypt where you can only go in as the nameless one, because I want to see if I left Porphyron's necklace in one of the boxes there.
Good plan.
Done.
Oh wow. I completely forgot to pick these up. Punch Daggers of Murin. Oh wow, enchanted +2. Neat. These daggers were once wielded by Murin, the Jinxed. Murin was a hapless young woman who became a thief through a series of disasters. Each of these accidents resulted in the death of the trainer for whatever profession she chose. Out of desperation, Murin trained herself in the art of thievery, with laughable results. Murin's thieving career was filled with numerous mishaps that involved her in combat situations. Each such combat often ended with Murin being seriously wounded and thrown into prison. When it became obvious that Murin was not long for this world, her father, Archmage Xorkon, created these magical blades for her use. With the luck provided by her new blades, Murin was actually able to successfully strike an opponent in combat, which came as a shock to her. While her opponent was busy bleeding, Murin would make good her escape. Unfortunately, during one such escape, Murin tripped, fell on her dagger, and died before she could staunch the bleeding from her wounds.
That's rough.
Mm.
Lemony Snickets would have a field day with that.
I'm gone.
All right, now I'm gonna go to the drowned nations. Well, first I'm gonna take a rest at with the dead nations, and then I'm going to go to the drowned nations and go to that secret crypt.
Done.
Sounds perfect.
I'm gone.
What's up, Chief? Filthy sod.
I'm gone.
I just had some fish skin. Really tasty. However, the cats are now accosting me.
From what fish?
I believe I think tuna
Oh yeah, that sounds good.
is really tasty.
right. Don't let it end like this.
Shit.
Oh, done. Feel all stiff.
There we go. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to make it back here, but looks like I was. Opponent Nash.
I'm gone.
Had to grab a blanket. It's getting a little chilly now.
I'm gone.
Okay, looks like I wasn't here.
So this is the Nameless One's personal crypt?
No, it was that other room that we were just in.
Yeah. Okay. I was tasting food. They're getting my approval on the mixtures.
Okay.
Because with the sushi bake, it's kind of just how much sriracha and other things you want. And seasoning wise, it's pretty easy, but everything else can be a little subjective.
Done.
Okay, I even make my own eel sauce now because of how much I like eel sauce.
Hmm.
Oh crap! Hi, kitty. You can't have this. Goodbye.
Done.
I'm pretty sure the skeleton merchant didn't have the necklace on him, but I'm going to check just to be sure since I'm already here.
Never hurts to check twice.
No, not here.
Stand away from me, Mort.
Oh,
I can't stand anywhere. It's this leg thing, you know?
Find a way, skull.
What's
Oh,
the
that makes
word,
me
Chief?
wonder.
What is your will?
No. I figured maybe I accidentally had Mort talk to Anna or vice versa, but I don't know. It seems like it just happened, or that dialogue just happened.
huh.
Done.
Do you want me to look up to see if that's something that can happen randomly or if it's triggered?
I'm pretty sure it's something that happens randomly because I saw something like it in the options, but I figured it was just the I thought it would just be idle banter while you're standing around, not something like that. I guess I should take a look into it another time.
Yeah.
Okay. First, I need to get out of here.
Extortion everywhere
All right.
you go.
Okay. So let's see. I believe. Was it this one? Let's see. Okay, so this is probably Yoho's home. But I'm curious about what this is. Hmm.
All right.
Oho turns away from the wall and looks at you dully. Hey there, big hitter. How's your friend in the wall? Oho turns away from the wall and stares at Mort, a slow smolder in his eyes. All right, Mort. That's enough. Mort ducks his head. Whatever you say, boss. All right, Oho. I had some questions. Oho just stares. What are you doing? Oho, talk. He stops abruptly and begins massaging his head. Examine his head. And there's a small, inflamed scab on his skin. As you watch, he peels the scab away again. What happened to your hand? Bit. Who bit you, Oho? Oho looks toward one of the walls and then turns back to you, eyes narrowed and the corner of his mouth twitching. Who you? You leave. I just wanted to ask you some more questions, Oho. No! You leave! He's becoming agitated. Just a few more questions. He stumbles over to the corner and sinks into it, turning himself away from you. No amount of cajoling will convince him to look at you or respond to you. Who are you talking to?
All right.
Where was the dialogue window? Oh, that's right. Here. Which side of his house does he face his door? But the question is, facing it from the inside or the outside?
That's a phenomenal question to ask.
I'm gone.
Huh, haven't even been in here yet.
What is this?
I have found so many things now that I discovered about that tab key function.
Good for you in the long haul.
You see a ragged man, clad in patchwork clothes. He reeks of smoke and trash, and has a yellowish cast to his skin. He looks askew at you. What do you want from me, Cutter? Just the answers to some questions. Make it fast, Cutter. I got a mouse to feed. Who are you? Just a
All right.
generic NPC.
What's up? Your sheer ugliness stabs pain into my eyes. You see that?
Just folly.
You see that? You see that?
Done.
Aye? Why not?
Done. All right.
Quinn looks you over. What do you want, huh? Let's trade. Shamanic Rod invokes Magic Missile. This is the severed foot of some large bird. For whatever reason, someone has enchanted it, making it capable of casting the spell Magic Missile for a limited number of times. Although I think I might already have one of these. That claw. Yeah, this one. It might be the same thing as this. This is
It makes
Angleless
sense.
Eye. At first glance, this glass eye seems a poor replacement for a real one. However, when inserted into an empty eye socket facing inwards, its power awakens. Although the eye dulls the wearer to colors and sights, it increases his awareness of angles and shapes, giving the wearer greater accuracy with weapons and giving him a greater chance of dodging incoming missile attacks. Furthermore, mechanical traps stand out to the wearer's vision, making it easier to spot and disarm them. The user becomes more vulnerable to crushing attacks, however. Some of the fragility of the glass eye seems to be transferred to its wearer. Divine Sensor invokes Raise Dead. When lit, this sensor has the power to entice the soul back of the recently departed. Unfortunately, there is only a limited amount of incense left in it. No, it doesn't seem like what I'm looking for is here.
I'm gone.
I don't trust the Gith. I say we leave him behind.
All right.
Necklace of hollow teeth. This is a necklace made of pointed teeth. Examining it more closely, you see that each of the teeth has been hollowed out, as if it could carry a small amount of liquid.
Okay then.
Might as well.
I'm gone. Done.
That feature is so freaking handy.
Yeah.
Done.
He looks fearfully at Anna. Anna looks disgusted. Let's go. Ah, here we go. Name this one. Grease. His eyes narrow suddenly. Dead. How do you know he's dead? Man in Wall told me. Tell me about the man in the wall. What did he tell you? Grease dead. Where is Grease? In Crying Place. Or in Grind Place. You mean the Weeping Stone Catacombs? He nods. Well, there's one thing I can try.
It is I.
No, it doesn't seem like I can do that. I figured maybe I could launch a projectile at this wall.
Yeah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
think they'd like that too much.
Done.
Well, it seems like it's not even a valid target.
I'm gone.
I think I'm just gonna have to leave that alone for now. Oh well.
It was worth a shot.
I'm gone.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
What's our next line of
All right.
thinking? What are we heading to do?
Now, what I'm going to do is, what was it? Well, first of all, let me take a look at this here. Oh, that's right. I should try to see if I can swipe something off of, Farad.
Yes.
Done.
And before I do that, I'm just gonna go into Quint's shop real quick and, sell off the, silver jewelry I just picked up from one of the boxes here.
Mm.
There we go. Okay.
All right. All right. Play shadows. All right. Hidden. 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 Play shadows. Play shadows.
Ready. Why not? Play the shadows. Like a shadow I am. Play the shadows. Like a shadow I am. Play the shadows. Not this time.
Oh, hold on. Maybe try loading the right. Should be this one.
I'm gone.
And get rid of a spam by.
Why not? Play with the shadows. Like a shadow I am. Play with the shadows. Got it.
Huh. I
Ooh.
pickpocketed him, but all I got were some rags.
Hmm. Where is he hiding the goods?
Let me try one more time.
Shadow I am. Play with the shadows. Like a shadow I am. Play with the shadows. Not this time.
Damn.
Aye? Right. Not this time. Right. Play with the shadows. Like a shadow I am. Got it.
Interesting. It worked that time, and I think I got another dirty rat charm.
Huh.
Like a shadow I am. Play with the shadows. Like a shadow I am. Play with the shadows. Not this time. Why not? Play with the shadows.
This
Play
old
with the
man.
shadows.
I feel like he's hiding something, but
I don't
maybe
trust the
it'll
kid.
appear later in the game.
I say we leave him behind.
Maybe. Just let me try something real quick.
Play with the shadows. Not this time.
Okay. Let me just talk to Anna again.
Aye. What is it you want then?
Yeah, that's what I was saying before, that his crutch could be a portal key, but maybe it is something that I have to wait to try to get at some later point.
Hmm.
Oh, I forgot about this. Like, here we go. Um, let's see. I heard you found a wealth of bodies, Farad. Where did they come from? Does a mage tell the secrets of his craft? So it is with the collector. Farad frowns, studying you. Perhaps I will tell you, but you must promise that it is for your ears only. The reason I want to know is to tell to that other guy, so I think I'm gonna lie on this. Lie. What I hear is for my ears only.
Updated my journal.
Very well. Rod taps the flagstones with his crutch and sneers. This village is not all that lies buried beneath Radvicker Square. Go on. Chambers, vaults, corridors. Farad gives the faintest of smiles, and his eyes gleam like gold. Places black as pitch, filled with weeping stones and the precious dead, all asleep in their coffins. Sleeping. Where do all these dead come from? Farad fixes you with a lopsided stare. Corpse. Everything dies. Life is so short, but death lasts for so very, very long. Many people, many deaths. The stare travels past you. Such a waste for their deaths to be useless in a Dusty's arms, eh? What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
Farad smiles, greedily. Not all the dead that goes to the mortuary gate is fed to the furnace, corpse. The Dusties bury some of the dead in the city's bowels. Under the village, so near, so close, is such a place. I would have been a fool not to see opportunities. So you robbed the catacombs of the dead the dustmen placed there, sell them back to the dustmen, and they bury them again? Right, robbed the catacombs of the dead. Wow. Farad nods, then chuckles lightly. The sound is like shifting sand. These catacombs are as deep as a Dusty's pockets. Very clever, Farad. I had some other questions. When you greeted me, you said something about taking me on a jaunt to the mortuary. What did you mean? You tell me, corpse. Perhaps the Dusties that lived there are more to your liking than some sweet bosomed wench? Farad taps his crutch on the floor, the clacking echoing throughout the court. Most forgiving of the Dusties to let you stride in and out of there as you please, considering you don't have the decency to stay in the dead book. I wanted to get into the mortuary, but why?
Updated my journal.
Farad scoffs. Corpse, you were so bent to get in there. Now you spill that you don't even know why you wanted in there in the first place? Sometimes it's a wonder why the planes turn. I'll ask again since I brought you what you asked for. What do you know about me? I think I read this before. Yeah, I remember this.
That is a very clever way, but they need to get better at bookkeeping if they can't keep track of the dead.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that resolves this quest, so I just have to go back to Amork to tell him about that. Let's see. Answer that. Tie. Right, yeah. Okay.
All right.
Now I'm definitely going back to the surface.
All right.
Sounds like a plan. But I don't think we could really, honest to God, do much more
Yeah.
below ground.
I'm gone. I'm gone.
This is probably the worst place we can be in Sigil at the worst time.
Nod. As you approach the hooded, brown-robed man, you notice that he's mumbling to himself softly and occasionally nodding. Greetings. Someone speaks to Nod, aye. He suddenly breaks into a fit of hacking coughs, then nods to himself. What are you doing? Nothing, except looking for debtors. Nothing else. He sniffs, then gives another hacking cough. He mumbles for a moment, then speaks again. Nothing else. Need the jink. Jink, jink. I had some questions. He nods. What? He sniffs, then squints at you. Jink. He taps his head, points at you, then points at his hand. He wants to know something. Jink. Aye. Jink, jink. 10 coppers into his palms. Jink for Nod. Jink, jink. He mumbles for a moment, hiding the copper coins away in the folds of his robes. Ask. Nod tries to answer, aye. He coughs for a bit, spinning something off to the side. Tell me about the collectors. Me? 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 He seems unsure for a moment, then nods assent. Me. Scoops up debtors. Take the good Dusties. Dusties pay. Jink for dead. Dead to the right place. Dead happy. Dusty's happy. Not happy. Aye, with Nod's shiny jink. Tell me about this area. He points to ground, nodding. Square. Rack Picker Square. Trash everywhere. Aye. Sharegrave Square. He mumbles to himself for a moment. Tell me about Sharegrave. Sharegrave's shadow long. Falls over Nod, it does, aye. Nod gives some of his jink to Sharegrave. Sharegrave tell others in his shadows. Watch out for Nod. Aye. He sniffs, nodding slowly. All I wish to know. He shakes his head, coughs, then resumes his nodding. You'd ask a Nod, aye? Nod ask a ye. Question for ye, aye? Go ahead. What's your question? Nod has a sister, aye. Amarissi. Amarisi. This isn't the hive. Away from here. Away from the square. How long? Long ago, Nod was separated from his sister, taken away. You've been separated from her and you'd like me to find her?
Updated my journal.
You don't know her? He shakes his head sadly for a moment, chewing his lower lip. If he sees her, if he does, tell her Nod. Tell her Nod, her brother, worries about her. Aye, he does. He worries. Why don't you go find her? No! Nod covers his head with his arms, mumbling to himself. Nod can't speak right no more, he can't. Nay, and he smells the corpses and the dirt of the square. Rackpicker Square. No! The outburst sends him into a fit of hacking coughs. What happened to you, Nod? Nod sniffs, looking at the ground quietly. Finally, he begins nodding to himself, speaking softly. Nod was young. Aye, he was. And started hearing voices telling Nod, do this, do that. Bad things, bad, like chewing on Nod's fingers. He holds his hands to his face, and you can see old bite scars beneath the caked-on filth. Go on. So Nod's parents takes him away. They does. Puts him in a dark place, a winged tower, where they pokes needles and hooks in Nod's head. Voices stop, aye, they do. But Nod can't think right. Can't think, talks right. Nod escapes the place. He does. Wakes up in the hive, aye. Where is this winged tower? Dunno. Bad place! Bad! He shakes his head violently, clutching at his temples, before resuming his usual nodding. Go on with your story. Nod wakes up. There's collectors, aye. Collectors poking at Nod, saying, Look! Not a debtor. Debtor he's not. Takes him back. Takes him. And they takes Nod back. They does. Back to the square. So long. Years. Long years ago. Alright. I'll find your sister for you. Nod thanks you, he does. Nod thanks you. Amarisi was pretty. So pretty. Lives in the hive now. Fair skin she was. Hair like jet. And always in blue. Blue. She was always in blue. Farewell, Nod.
Updated my journal.
Poor thing.
Done.
Oh, you know what? This guy might be related to the whole Arlo and Nestor thing. Okay, one here. You see a shady-looking fellow standing before you, picking his teeth with what appears to be a tiny metal fork. There we go. His chest is covered by patchwork armor adorned with large spikes, and a long knife hangs at his side. You notice he is missing his right ear. Greetings.
Updated my journal.
He regards you coolly from the shadows, as if sizing you up. I had some questions for you. The one-eared tiefling scowls at you threateningly. Fuck off, Burke. I'll have your guts for garters. How did you lose that ear? What did you just say? His right hand drifts to the hilt of his knife. I think you lost it while robbing an old man here in the hive. I don't know what you're talking about, Burke. He glares at you angrily. Now, I suggest you get your mangled carcass out of my sight before I carve my name into you. Certainly. Just give me the fork you stole from him and I'll be on my way. With a flash of movement too quick to follow, he whips his knife from its sheath and begins waving it menacingly before you. Why don't you come and take it from me, Burke? Why don't you put that blade away before you get hurt? You sure do have a sharp tongue, Burke. Think I'll cut it out and feed it to you. He lunges at you, his knife leading the way. Defend yourself.
What's up? Prime scum.
Done.
Damn it!
Small steel fork. This fork is definitely no prized piece of cutlery. Its steel finish is scratched and slightly bent, and its tinned tines are crusted with dirt.
Aye? Right.
The fork can finally go home.
Yeah. The old man stops his frantic pacing and glances at you nervously. Fork? 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 Can't go home without my fork! Is this the fork you speak of? Nestor hastily snatches up the fork. My fork? My fork! 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 Woohoo! He hops up and down excitedly, waving the fork back and forth in an elaborate pattern above his head as if he were performing some sort of ritual. Now I can go home! Farewell! Woohoo! Farewell, Nestor. Nestor turns to leave then, as if struck with some afterthought, he turns back around and hands you a scrap of something soft and rubbery, the severed ear. Upon closer examination, you notice that there is an earring still dangling from it. Pocket the earring and discard the rotting piece of flesh.
Updated my journal. I'm gone.
Oh yeah, I guess that makes sense. His fork must have been a portal key, seeing how he just left.
That maybe we'll run into him again in his little portal realm.
One ear's earring, obsidian earring. Special, plus 10 stealth skill bonus, usable only by thieves. This small earring is made from polished obsidian. Despite the smoothness of its surface, it reflects no light whatsoever. Commonly referred to as a rogue's best friend. The black gem this earring is made from possesses magical properties that absorb light, making it easier for its wearer to move undetected in the shadows. So, Nestor's gone home, eh? Maybe the old sod wasn't so barmy after all. He gives you a hearty slap on the back. Now maybe we can all get some rest around here. Feel free to set up Kip here anytime, Cutter. Leave.
Updated my journal.
Oh, actually, I want to see if he is a traitor. Never mind. Or I guess he isn't, rather. Oh.
Done.
There we go. Okay.
All right.
What's next?
Gonna talk to this.
Here, Cutter, give it a rest. You don't want to sleep on the street and get killed out here. Come on in.
Molt. This man appears less dour and wary of passerby than the people around him. He moves with an upbeat gait, casually scanning the ground to either side of him as he goes. As you approach him, he nods a friendly greeting. Greetings. Hello, Cutter. Say, you seen any debtors about? None nearby, no. I had some questions. Too bad, too bad, he shrugs. Had some questions, did you? Ask away then. What are you looking for? Debtors, of course. Don't you recognize the robes of a collector? He grabs a hold of the cloth and holds it up for your inspection. No. Hi, collectors! He indicates his ragged brown robes. These here are collector's robes, Cutter. Any poor sod you see wearing these, me for instance, is most likely looking for debtors. Bodies to sell at the mortuary, he shrugs. Whatever it takes to get by in the hive, right? Do the collectors work together? He laughs heartily. Hells no! We all dress the same, but there's only so many debtors to go around. We band up, usually, and competing bands, packs, gangs, whatever you like to call them, are none too friendly with one another. Are there rival packs of collectors near here? He nods. Sure as sigils round. Most collectors in the hive call Kip in Rackpicker Square, a dump just north of here through the large gate. It's mostly run by Sharegrave's Lados. Now, since we fought most of Farad's boys off. Why does the mortuary pay for corpses? Keeps the streets of the hive a bit cleaner, I guess. Keeps plague from spreading and the like. Though the Dusties like to keep the dead in their place, too. Seeing to it they all get properly buried, melted down, or whatnot. Part of their beliefs and such. That's all I wish to know. Farewell. And farewell to you too, Cutter. He waves and walks off. Leave. Okay, now I'm going to go see Amorik.
Done. I'm gone.
You see Amorik. He is regarding you with a stony gaze. I had some questions for you. Amorik waits. I spoke to Farad and discovered where Farad is getting the bodies he brings to you. Where do the bodies he brings us come from? Truth. They come from the catacombs beneath Sigil. He's taking the bodies you have buried and selling them back to you. When you bury them again, he just digs them up again. Amorik falls silent. He is staring at you with a stony gaze, and you are suddenly struck with the feeling that his eyes are burrowing into your skull. Amorik nods. You have done the service for the Dustman. He removes his hands from his sleeves, then lets his long sleeves drape across the table like a curtain. When he pulls them back, a small lapis lazuli coffin lies upon the table. It is a tiny thing, barely 2 inches wide and 3 inches long. The Dustman symbol is engraved on the coffin lid. Pick up the box. As you pick up the coffin, it chirrups, unfolds, and dissolves into a stream of hundreds of copper pieces, which you, somehow, manage to keep from spilling across the floor of the bar. How all these coins fit into the tiny coffin is beyond you. Thanks. I had some other questions for you. I must take my leave. Farewell.
We're making an amazing amount of progress.
Yeah.
Done.
Okay, now I'm gonna find Amarissi. I know where she is, though. Should be right down here. There she is. You see a young woman dressed in a tight leather bodice and leggings. She smells faintly of cheap perfume, and her face, though pretty, is painted with garish makeup. She smiles coyly as she sees you. Seeking some company, love. Are you, by any chance, Amarissi? She stares at you silently for a time, then speaks. I was called that once, long ago. Who are you? I was sent to find you by Nod, your brother. He's worried about you, and hoped I could tell him how you were. Nod? He's alive? Where? Why didn't he come to seek me out himself? I think he's ashamed. He's a collector now, living in poverty in Rackfigure Square. He doesn't seem quite right. In the head, I mean.
Updated my journal.
Aye, he was a bit touched even as a child, when his name was Thodas. Oh, I've missed him so. Ashamed though? Huh! Me own work's no more proud. Well, at least I'm doing well for myself. For a hiver, at any rate, eh? I must visit him soon. She looks at you closely for the first time since you've spoken. Are you a friend of Nod's, or? Of a sort, yes. Why? Could ye? She frowns, biting her lip, as if considering something. Could you give this to him? She steps close to you and offers a pouch of what looks to be about 100 copper commons. Yes, I swear I'll get it to him.
Updated my journal.
She hands you the pouch. I thank you. Go speak to Nod for me, and tell him how I worry about him so. I will. Farewell.
Come on inside! Come see the Burning Man!
That's
He's on
actually
the
super
spit.
sweet and so fucking
You'll
sad.
You sir, come on in!
Done. All right. I'm gone.
Someone comes to speaks to Nod. Speaks to Nod, aye. He suddenly breaks into a fit of cackling coughs, then nods to himself. I spoke to your sister, Amarissi. You did? Not so happy he is. How is Nod's sister? Tell him of Amarissi. Tell Nod, please. His excitement sets off a long series of hacking coughs. When he can finally speak again, he asks. Or when he can finally speak again, he asks. Is Nod's sister so pretty? So pretty? Yes, she is. She's a prostitute now in the hive. She is doing well and is worried for you. Not so pleased to know his sister is all right. He looks as if he's going to cry for a moment, then swallows hard. Anything more? Anything more she said for Nod to hears? Yes, she wanted you to have these copper commons. She will also visit you as soon as she can find the time.
Updated my journal.
Nod's head stops nodding abruptly, and his jaw drops as you hand him the 100 coins. Beneath the dirt brown hood, his eyes gleam with joy. Such wonderful news it is! Good, wonderful news, Nod thanks ye, and thanks ye again, and thanks ye 1,000 times more, aye! Glad I could help. Farewell, Nod.
That is actually my heart hurts. That's actually so sweet.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm going to go in this place for this quest because it should also help me finish this. And that's where I'm gonna end
All
up
right.
calling it a night since it's almost time.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
All right.
Actually, rather, before I do that, I'm going to identify all these things. Let's see. Yep. Okay. Brimstone Hammer. Batezu Mace. Another Ring of the Traveler. Yep. Shamanic Rod. Magic Missile. Small Bottle. Merc. Invokes Black Sphere. This is a small bottle containing some dark liquid. The liquid contained within seems to be thicker and blacker than ordinary liquid. The blackness of the liquid is so dark that light seems to be absorbed into the liquid. Tears of Sorrow invokes Elysium's tears. Contained in the bottle are the tears of sorrow that were shed by this person's relatives. All the rage and anguish of this person's senseless death in battle are contained in this smiling bottle. By throwing this bottle at an enemy, their wrath can be unleashed. Quince
That's a
Poison
gorgeous
Charm.
thing.
Special. Cures poison. This is a necklace made of pointed teeth. Examining it more closely, you see that each of the teeth has been hollowed out, as if it could carry a small amount of liquid. It is Quince Poison Charm. When used, it has the ability to cure various types of poisons. Let me look at... I already read this one before. Just these two. Brimstone Hammer. Oh, wow. If I'm reading this right, this thing could do big damage. This type of weapon, thought to be forged by the flames of the eternal elemental plane of fire, is extremely rare, even in Sigil. The elemental properties of the hammer grants its wielder an increased resistance to fire and fire-based attacks. In addition, when used in combat, the hammer deals out additional damage when it successfully connects, searing its target with cracking flames.
Holy hell.
Then Batezu Mace. Made from ore found only in the wastelands of Avernus. Batezu have created a metal called Batorian Green Steel. Weapons produced from this metal are lighter and stronger than those forged of ordinary steel, and tend to inflict greater damage. Although produced in great quantities for the Blood Wars, weapons such as these are rarely found outside of Bator. Oh! Ah, man, I almost forgot. I have to sell all these, cranium rat tails. I'm going to go to that office, and then I'll save and, quit.
Alrighty. He is going to be very happy to see you basically went through was just annihilating crap.
Yeah.
All right.
Alright. Here we go. 3 coppers a rat. Okay. And quit. All right. Well, that's it for tonight. Thank you again to anybody who came and watched, lurked, commented, anything at all. We appreciate you. As always, we'll be here on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Time to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. And I have a Twitter. If for whatever reason I can't stream, I'll make a message there. And alternatively, you could also just take a look at not take a look. You could also check to see basically if we don't start streaming by 6:15 p.m., then chances are we won't be streaming that night at all. Over to you, Oleander.
All right. I'll just reiterate what Tick said really quickly. By 6:15, we do not appear. We're not streaming that evening. Or check his Twitter for any updated messages on what's going on. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. We are making an incredible amount of progress through Sigil. And like Uberian had said, the pacing of this game is phenomenal. Not too much, not too little, all at one time. But for now, I bid you good evening, good afternoon, and good night. Back to you, Tick.
Yeah. Thanks again, everybody. Hope to see you again next week and have a good night. Take care.